Hello Rebels, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the HASBRO Black Series Captain Rex helmet.
Mos Eisley Spaceport. You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Hi, welcome back. If you're new, thanks for stopping by and giving us a chance to show you what we have. If you're not new, welcome back. It's always great to have you. It's great to have you part of our little Rebel Alliance. Any questions or comments after the video, by all means, if you drop them in the section down below, I always try and get back to people. While the numbers are low, I can normally do that. So this is Hasbro's version of Captain Rex's helmet. So it's pretty standard sort of trooper helmet. You have the visor on this one, but what they've done, rather than sort of you see on the Mando helmets, this one is on like a little ratchet system, so you can put it at certain points. I leave mine down. You can have it up. It doesn't take up much room. It's the classic white helmet, and with this one you have the weld marks. Now that is my favourite bit of this helmet. I can weld. I can't weld that well, but I can weld, and from a glance, bar the colour, the colour's a little bit off, but they've done a really good job of making them look like weld marks, and I'm really impressed with that. I mean, the other thing I'm impressed with as well is the weathering. So as you can see, all the weathering on the cheeks and on the top of the helmet, it's and the scarring on the mohawk that runs along the top. I like the scuff marks. Looks like a little bit of a blaster mark on the side, all here. So I love all that. It's got the typical markings for Rex. I would say there's not enough weathering though. It's quite weathered at the front, but when it gets to the back, they've only sort of stuck it in the creases, you know, all around here and stuff like that. And it's quite plain on the top. I don't know if you can tell that in the camera. It's quite plain on the top. I'd like to have seen a little bit more weathering on there, because if you think about it in action, he's going to get a lot of debris shooting up and landing on top of the helmet. You know, the idea was the helmet's to protect him, so you're going to get that debris raining down on the helmet. There's going to be dents and knocks and scratches, and there's just none of that. However, I'm nitpicking. I mean, Hasbro have done a fantastic job of weathering this one, I think. They have really got the grime right. They've got that scorched look, that dirty look. I like it. I mean, the viewfinder's a bit too clean. That could have done with being a bit dirty. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try it on for you. I'll have to take my glasses off for this one, but I'll show you what it looks like. So the helmet, I can move my head. Oh, hitting the mic. I can move my head without any problem. It does feel a little loose. Visibility is pretty good. I can see 180 degrees roughly. It's quite narrow, but there's a good visibility. I mean, I don't know how much of that you heard with me helmet on, but the visibility is quite good. There's 180 degree visual awareness. It's quite narrow, but you do have a good view. You could wear it all day. It's just a little bit loose on the sides. You can tighten the strap at the top. You can tighten the strap at the top using the normal sort of ratchet system that they use. I would probably put a little bit more padding on the sides but that's just me. It does have the voice changer on it. The button is here on the side on the ear. Like all the voice changers Hasbro put in their helmets, it's completely terrible and useless. My kids like it. At the end of the day, this is aimed at kids, I suppose. It's just us grown kids tend to buy them and collect them because they're cheaper. But yeah, so what I'll do now, I'll have a quick look at the pros and cons and we'll take it from there. Okay, so pros. Iconic helmet, absolute must-have character in your collection if you're a serious Star Wars fan. I love the weathering on the front, not so much on the back, but so a pro is going to be the weathering, but also a negative is going to be the weathering. I think size-wise, they have to make it as a one fits all. So I get there's a little bit of play in there, a little bit of looseness. I like the welding on it. I like the effects they've done on the welding. I like the fact that there is a voice changer, although it's rubbish and it doesn't really do anything. The fact that they put them in and at least make an effort is better than not. I think the price wise, Hasbro price these, I think, probably about right. Somewhere between the £99 and £129 mark is about right. I think once they start creeping above that, there's other options you can look at. But for now, they seem to be keeping loyal to that and sticking with that. Okay, so cons. I suppose for me, one of the cons is the fact it's mass produced. It is a bit loose and there's no sort of individuality about it. There's not enough weathering at the back and on the top. They've absolutely heavily weathered it at the front, which looks great. The back not so much, and I think in a real life situation you'd get more weather in there. They just don't put it on, and I don't know why. I don't get it. I know I said it as a pro, the voice changer, but it's also a negative. I think with this one, it's a negative in the fact that it does nothing. It doesn't even. I know it's not designed to make you sound like them. It changes your voice. It's a voice changer. But part of me thinks if I could save money, I won't bother. It's nice for the kids. The kids love it. Me not so much. And I don't keep batteries in them anyway. The only other negative I would say is the size of it. So obviously sizing, it's a one fits all, like I mentioned prior. So that means it's not what you would deem screen accurate. I mean, no one can really say that about this because it's a brand new helmet. So like they've started doing with the lightsabers for the new stuff, they're making them big on screen. So when they produce them, no one can say anything. And I think they kind of did that with this in the show. When you see it, it's quite a big helmet. This is quite a big helmet, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a nitpick, but hey, it's a negative for me. Okay, so that pretty much sums it up really. The Black Series Captain Rex helmet, should you buy it? I think this is one that should sit on your shelf. I think just a bit like the Kylo Ren, just because it's a unique character. It might not be perfect compared to other stuff. I mean, I know people have done repaints and stuff like that, but I think this in itself is a great helmet. I would be more than happy to buy it again if I went back. And yeah, definitely get one on your shelf. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to keep them nice and short as much as I can at the moment. Just see if I can get a little bit more engagement. But what do you think? Let me know. Comment down below. Have you got this one? Are you interested in buying this one? If not, why not? Where does it rank on your list? I play a little game with my little boy. We play top fives. So let me know, what are the top 5 helmets you would like to see Hasbro develop? So not stuff that's already been announced or stuff that's already out. What 5 helmets would you like to see Hasbro bring out so we can buy them and put them on the shelves? Think sensibly as well though, because certain helmets, if you say they're going to cost hundreds, and if you're going down that route, it's suddenly not budget. So let me know. Mine, straight off the bat, one of mine, Paz Vizsla. I'd love to see Paz Vizsla. I'm holding off making one, but let's see what Hasbro bring. So look, from me and mine to you and yours. See you on the next one.